I hope that you understand that every single person that you look at, every single person that you admire, every single person that you aspire to be like is literally just a regular human fucking being like you that has worked their motherfucking ass off. Lots of people have it harder than you. Lots of people have much bigger obstacles than you, and lots of those same motherfuckers have done exactly what you want to do and done it better and taken it further than you. When you sit there and talk about how hard you have it and how hard things are and how hard you're struggling, realize that no one gives a fuck unless you're doing something to overcome it. You know who has a plan B? Motherfuckers that lose. That's a fact, okay? Every single person that wins big, every single person that you look at, every single person that you're inspired by, every single person that you aspire to be like, they only have one motherfucking plan, and that is they are gonna win or they are gonna die fucking trying, okay? All these people out there talking about, oh, well, if that doesn't work out, I'll just go back to this, which happens to be their miserable life they have now. Those people always lose, and I'll tell you why. There's a real easy reason to understand. Because the people who go all in and leave themselves no other option but success, those people are dedicating all their skills, all their resources, all their energy into producing a specific outcome. And if you're competing against someone who's going all in with every resource they have, and you're only going half in because you're half in and you're half fucking out, guess what? You're gonna lose. So you guys out there with your plan B mentality, you need to take that shit, crumple it up, and set it on fire, because all it's gonna get you is more of what you already have. The real problem, which by the way, no one ever talks about, is that everywhere we look at society, we celebrate victimhood. We are no longer celebrating people who put in the work. We are no longer celebrating people who overcome. Instead, we are celebrating people who have the saddest story. Well, let me tell you something, guys. You can compete for that your entire life and nobody's gonna bring you a motherfucking thing except a couple likes and a couple bullshit comments that people don't mean. The real winners are still and always will be the people who aren't immune from obstacles, but instead see obstacles as an opportunity to get better. They see this as the path to winning, and they are right. If you're sitting there at home and you're posting sad story after sad story after sad story, realize that that's all you're ever gonna fucking have. And I would suggest that instead of seeing life through the perspective of who's going to be the biggest winner of the losers, start being who's going to be the biggest winner, because it shows people, the people who are coming after you in this life. You are actively choosing to be average. You are actively choosing to be mediocre. And you are actively choosing to move further away from what you want in life. Because that hardship and that pain and that struggle and that frustration, they give you the skills that will forge you into a motherfucking champion. All right, so remember that shit when you try to take the easy route. The easy route never pays well. The only route in life that pays well is the hard route. The struggle, the pain, the frustration, and the overcoming of those things. The adversity, the struggle, the hard times, the difficult things, the frustration. Those are the things that create our skill sets. Those are the lessons that we learn that give us the skills to then put the skills into play and produce a better life. And if you think about it, it makes sense why we avoid the adversity, right? Like why we run from it. Our whole lives are all, taught around convenience, quick, easy, fast fix. Every piece of marketing that we see out there is about results now. And the truth of the matter is life just doesn't work that way, guys. It's not a realistic way of thinking. There's not one thing that's great in your life that you got without having to push through something, right? Name me one thing. Like one thing that you're super proud of, that you're super enthusiastic about, that you are super prideful about, that you didn't have to fucking earn.
And dedication which is paid off for this man. Arnold Schwarzenegger, 5 times Mr. Universe, 3 times Mr. World, the biggest body in the business. At the top for 10 years, Arnold knows that bodybuilding doesn't have universal appeal.
In some countries ago, people think that if you're a bodybuilder, you're narcissistic because you look in the mirror, and they don't understand that the only way you see your progress of your physique is by checking in a mirror or stepping on a scale or taking a tape measure and measuring your muscles. So that's how the preconceptions come up, and they think that maybe if you train 10 years and you stop your workouts, you will fall apart, you turn to fat, and that's obviously wrong because muscles never can turn to fat. And there are a lot of preconceptions. Some people even think that if you are involved in your body that you are homosexual, because it's something very bad to be involved in your own body. It's good for the female but not good for the man, which is stupid, And there are many like that.